For them, though, they have the numbers. They have 4 players a lot. So hopefully that will lead them into something going into the final phase of the zone. But as opposed to the rest of the other teams in the lobby, you've got RJC with 11, as high as that, and they've only got 2 players left. It still puts things into perspective how they've been able to manage this. But take a look at that Logic immediately pressing forward, and that is a grenade launched into the corner that he knows that he has to move out and he has to dodge a little bit of a threat here, and that grenade almost getting the job done. Glissy cannot survive another grenade, and he hops out immediately. First drop into the corner. Glissy gets the first drop again. S-K straight to the chest, and that will be the end of the road. Death kills will be dealt out of the lobby courtesy of Elevate, and Elevate playing as a 3-man. A little bit of a split here, but RJC now setting their sights onto the guys from 4 strength. Cuse, the last one left in that MVP race. We've seen him. He has been absolutely on fire for 4 strength, but there's still a lot of ground to cover here. The smokes continue, but the grenade, he does not escape it. End of the road for him. RJC will pack him up and ship him as well, just as we saw them ship guys from Front Warriors.
Yeah, I think they've got an arrangement with someone somewhere, right? Because I don't think they're paying much for shipping, because they've been sending so many players back into that lobby. But in the meantime, Astra Creatives, pew pew. This is the opportunity for Astra now to lock in a few additional points. We do say goodbye to Slime for KT, as they are going to have to settle for a 5th place finish. At least, though, well within placement point territory. So it's not the worst day. 4 points going their way. Let's see how this is going to pan out for the remaining 4 teams. Elevate feeling a little bit of the pressure as they try to make a move, but they currently are quite separated, very spread out. So Paradox needs to try and do something, because if something else happens to Paradox, for instance, there's nothing that his team can do, right? Logic and the teammate there can't move up quick enough to assist, right? So they could be looking at just one of their players getting swept away. Meanwhile, we are going to look at Demonic grabbing a beautiful airdrop, just upgrading that gear a little bit more, making sure that they have a full fresh set, right? That is what you need for this final showdown. And RJC still looking to cook, right? They've got 13 eliminations, but only 2 players up.
And that is actually very interesting, seeing as they've only got 2 players and they're still putting in work. But it looks like Paradox is not enough to do here. Gets isolated immediately by Astra and sent back into the lobby as well. Elevate, on the other hand, fortunately for them, the other 2 players do have a little bit of play zone to work with. But Mazor, they've utilized this opportunity as well to make something happen. That's a fantastic grenade, but they have to make sure that this is done and dusted, because they do have RJC breathing down their necks and they can feel the pressure on. Shiva, on the other hand, continuously pressing forward, and Baby T as well. All of them chasing this down, and they know that there's a chance that this could be turning around there. Balal also discovered, getting knocked away there. Baby T keeping a clear line of sight. Once Fabian continues to apply towards guys from AST as well, Balal goes down, and somehow AST, that had the numbers advantage, it is not the case anymore. It is a battle of the duos right now, DK. There's 2 players on every single team, and that might be the end of the road. But it looks like Pew, unfortunately, his MVP dreams could have just come to an end.
Yeah, it's even footing across the board pretty much now, as we are down to our final 6 players. Baby T, though, getting met with a beautiful Nadia from Atrox. Oh, he's attempting the follow-up. Shiva not going to let that one go away for free, as he will look to contest and maybe bring his teammate back into contention. But we're in stage 9 now, right? So this is where it all boils down to. The game just a few mere minutes away from ending. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock. And I think what could be the upset here from Mazer is going to be those utilities, right? A good awareness from there and good reach. But it is going to be X-Force still in a position to get themselves wrapped on up here. Get those plays secured. Elevate trying to capitalize on the available opportunity as they start to move on forward. Logic has been found. Now it's up to Fabian to see if he can carry the torch moving forward. But this is where everything starts to turn now. Shiva out in the open, no coverage, and unfortunately down they go. X-Force, though, walking away with 14 eliminations. A very good day in the office here for them. And with that, it is a wrap. It is going to be the side of Mazer coming through with another exciting winner chicken dinner.
back-to-back chicken dinners. Oh, if only they had started playing like this from the jump, right? If only they had played like this. If only they had gotten these chicken dinners when they needed them. I mean, we can't say they didn't need them now, but as opposed to how they could have performed over the course of this entirety, over the course of the entirety of this finals, it could have been so different. It could have been so different, but nonetheless, absolutely incredible performance from Mazor getting that chicken dinner. But RJC, in all of that went down, I'm pretty sure RJC still got significantly more points than they did, even though they got the chicken dinner. And that's to tell you that these guys, they just know exactly what to do, how to do it, how to be consistent, and they take it upon themselves to finish very strongly.
Yeah, I mean, they just showed us that all you gotta do